what's Juju? It's that magic, it's that giggle, it's that tickle, it's that feeling you get, those shivers through your whole body that lets you know that you are alive and tapped into your creative Juju. From a coach, you may expect a lot of productivity advice, time management tips, how-tos, but I find that Juju is a little more mysterious than that. It's hard to be categorized and bullet-pointed like that. Juju is more mysterious, and it comes from love, from what we love, from what we're enthused about and excited by. So I want to share that with you. Expect quirky, expect gifts. Play with me. Leave comments, suggestions, opinions, advice. I'll take it in a comment below, and I'll look forward to the Juju conversation with you. In this episode, the yoga challenge that's kicking my butt in April, Elsewhere Kicked, an update on my novel Chasing Sylvia Beach, Freak Friday, and Journal Juju giveaway. Look closely, you could be this week's winner. And question and answer, my best advice on how to get out of a creative rut. You may be like me and you can't live without yoga classes. I practice at home regularly, but compared to the exercise and the energy I get in a class, my home practice is pretty limp. So Vital Yoga in Cherry Creek is offering the 30-day challenge for the month of April. Here's the deal. You practice 4 days a week, and at the end, you get a t-shirt. My ideal practice is 4 days a week, and so I'm going for it. I'm going for the 30-day challenge. But the first time I went, I learned that I was in for something more than I expected. Check this out. And then you squeeze your legs in?
Yes, you have to squeeze your legs up.
And tuck your belly down?
Yeah.
And you're like, what the fuck is going on? And you do this like 10 times.
Yeah.
And you're like,
That looks painful.
yoga! Yeah, that's what we're doing, like crunch ab stuff. So I expect to be pretty buff and toned by the end of the month. Stay tuned. I'll share more about how that's going. In the meantime, enjoy your own yoga. I'd like to share news about my novel Chasing Sylvia Beach, for which I am seeking publication. And it's not looking good. I'm sorry to report. If you're following me on Facebook, you saw that I did not make the cut for the Amazon Breakthrough Novel Award. I did not make the second round. That was sad. But then they sent me feedback, which was actually good. And they said, fun and mysterious, the momentum is consistent and gracefully achieved. That was the best thing they said. The other things were it needed more ambiance and more sense of Paris. And so I sent the news to my agent, and he said, yes, we've been getting rejections from publishers, and it's not looking good. So I'm stuck with this thought, like, it's not good enough. It's kind of my worst fear that my novel is not good enough. And after 10 years of writing it, 14 drafts, I don't really know that I have it in me to revise it again. And I don't really know that it isn't good enough. So I'm at a real crossroads here. So I've got some possibilities, and I wanted to get your advice on what to do. So here are the possibilities.
One is get on a plane and go to Paris in June, where I sit at a computer and revise. Getting lots of Paris Juju. Okay, possibility 2 is pretend it's good enough as it is and that I am happy with it, and go out on my own and seek publication from a smaller publisher and have a book. Possibility 3 is to self-publish, and that's the conveyor belt with the books coming off of it, but that doesn't sound good to me at all. Possibility 4 is to get radical, and go beyond traditional publishing, publish it on a blog, Chasing Sylvia Beach, and have all kinds of cool interactive stuff and just like bring the story out, no matter what. And then possibility 5 is give up, move on, and take myself in other directions and let this whole thing go.
What would you do? Chime in. Please give me your ideas or advice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of the possibilities that I've mentioned here, or another idea of what to do at this juncture with my novel when I'm not feeling very good about it. Thanks for your advice. Thanks for sticking with me. So what do you do when one of your lifetime dreams feels like it's being crushed under a big boot? Well, after cowering in bed for a few hours, you invite your friends over for Freak Friday. Freak Friday for me is a happy hour I host at my house on Fridays. It's simple. You just invite friends over and ask them to bring something to eat or to drink and contribute to the happy hour and hang out and celebrate. You don't have to be mourning a lifelong dream to do this. It's a fun and inexpensive way to hang out with friends. So why are my friends freaks? Well, they look normal, but they've got some special talents, which we discovered that night.
Freaky Friday, it's Freaky Friday, and Cynthia Morris is high.
How freaky can you freak?
Oh my god.
That's just creepy. Now I'm really gonna leave.
If this goes on your TV show, I am going to be so pissed.
I taught myself to count to 1023 on my fingers,
Do it now.
but it's not as impressive as crying like a baby.
1023
Yeah.
fingers.
In binary. See, because in binary it's like that's a 1 and that's a 0. So it's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 38, 39. Whoops, I lost it around
You have
40.
to get the color.
Wow. Damn, girl.
Get their faces too.
Wow, that is unbelievable.
Look at this. She does.
I don't think the K
She's
is
got
gonna-
really strong toes.
I don't think the K is really clear. Oh, there it is.
It's time for question and answer with Juju. This week's question is from an artist I know who was suffering from creative block. She'd recently had great success with a show and had worked really hard to put it out there, but then afterward was pretty much unable to do anything for weeks. And her question is, why can't I get back into the creative mode? So the bulk of my training as a coach was in asking good questions. And here's a coach training tip for you. First of all, if you're asking a question, you're not getting an answer, chances are you're asking the wrong question. Ask the right question. Secondly, assume that you're not wrong. Don't ask a question that's kind of assuming that you're messed up and that something's wrong with you that needs to be fixed. Ask a question instead that brings out your juju and your aliveness, such as, where's my creative edge now? So for the artist or the writer who's stuck, ask yourself, where's my creative juju? What's exciting to me right now about my creativity? Try that. Drop your questions about creativity, creative travel, building a business, or how to write or create with more joy and ease by sending an email to cynthia@originalimpulse.com or just leave a question in the comment below. From our corporate sponsor, Original Impulse, Make Writing a Happy Habit. A new 6-week online course starts May 3rd. This is for you if you are tired of struggling with writing, if you are not writing, if you want to write and you just want to do it and you want to be happy. Join us now in this class that goes where other classes do not, helping you establish a long-term, consistent, and happy writing habit. Find out everything you need to know at originalimpulse.com. It's time for the journal juju portion of the show where I give away one of these cute little journals, and they're these tiny, I love them. But for you to be entered into a drawing for next week's journal juju, you just need to leave a comment on the blog. Any comment, whatever you'd like to say, feedback, advice, ideas for the show, please share your thoughts and be rewarded with a journal. I'll draw one name every week to give away. This week, I scrolled down at random among the comments on the Original Impulse blog, and the cursor landed on Janet Keane. Janet is a mosaic artist in New Zealand, of all places. So this week's journal, the Georgia O'Keeffe quote, is going to Janet in New Zealand. Janet, please send me an email, cynthia@originalimpulse.com, and leave me your address so I can put this in the post to you. Leave a comment this week and be entered into a drawing for next week's Journal Juju. Thanks for watching. I have so much more to share with you, and I'm really having fun doing this. I look forward to sharing my Juju with you, a Juju infusion for you every week here. Until further notice, please join me and share your thoughts in a comment on the blog. Thanks for watching.